name is Antwan. Last name Castoe. Now that we've begun, welcome to the show. Come listen to us, topics we discuss. We think we are smart, but we couldn't prove it. And we bullshit too, and then when we're through, we all act like maybe we were funny. His name is Antwan.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Castoe Entertainment proudly presents its soon-to-be podcast champions of the world, the Soul Man Mack Souls, the nice Nico Escalante, the Swan Twan Antwan Castoe, the Castoe Show! What? Let's go, baby! And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Knock.
There you go. And there you go. That's it.
No. Man, X-Pac was really the third wheel, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he wrestled well, but he was that guy. And now his brain's ruined by drugs, and that's the unfortunate part of it.
Fuck, I just saw something on him when he was talking about, like, which of the divas were whores. And I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up, X-Pac. Nobody got with you.
Number 1, China. Number 2, China. Number
3, Tori Stratus.
Dang it. Sunny, what's her name? Sunny Days.
Man, those are the days. Honestly, they're coming back.
Yeah.
There was a big point in time where it's like, none of these bitches are fine.
Well, it was a time where they weren't allowed to be on stage, where it was just literally like, you're going to wrestle for 2 minutes and then the match is over, and then we're going to get on to, I don't know, fucking Triple H suplexing a guy again.
Triple H spits on people.
And he did.
Man.
Quite honestly,
they wouldn't let that shit fly during COVID.
No, they didn't. Mm-mm. No one was there, and they were wrestling to an empty stadium.
Oh yeah, with the screens. That was fucked.
And you could hear, like, everything.
Every drop of sweat on the mat.
Every drop of sweat.
And here we are again doing nothing but fucking wrestling. I
just did the wrestling intro bit because I
love the wrestling intro.
I like the New Age Outlaws Degeneration X intro. Road Dogg just yelling that is fantastic.
There's nothing like being that 5-year-old just doing chops in middle school, you know?
That 5-year-old in middle school doing chops, you know?
Oh yeah. Mentally 5.
I'm mentally 5, I would think.
Clinically retarded.
So yesterday, I was not home. Yesterday.
Stop it, Mac. You didn't get outside your house.
I know. I did the rare thing where I went outside the house.
He touched grass.
I not only did I touch grass, I went to another state. Nicholas.
Oh, well, you live in that, like, Midwest part where all the states are like a stone's throw away from each other, right?
That's correct. And by a stone's throw, I mean a couple hours away from one another. Which, to anyone who doesn't live in the U.S., that probably sounds like nonsense. But to us, it's
statistically untrue. All of our listeners are in the U.S.
That's true. We haven't looked over the numbers yet. We might have, like, someone from Bosnia and Herzegovina or whatever.
Oh yeah, our massive Balkan audience.
We do talk a lot about the Balkans, is the thing. You think they'd be interested?
Please. This is a podcast by Balkans, for Balkans.
So I went to Wisconsin, and I went to the great...
practically the Balkan state, yeah.
I went to the great taste of the Midwest. Well, they are. A lot of Russians and stuff have moved there.
The enemy.
The great taste of the Midwest, which is the largest beer drinking festival in the Midwest.
They sent God's strongest soldier to his biggest battle.
To fight his hardest battle. So it was literally about 3,000 people or so, they're estimating.
Everybody looked like Mac.
And it basically, some people were wearing kilts. Shout out to all the people who were wearing, like, leather, a bunch of leather stuff. I mean, more power to you, but I
giving it all she's got, Captain.
It was a nice day. And it was a day of day drinking. It was from 1 o'clock to about 6, just like
average Midwestern day, totally.
Well, especially in Wisconsin. Wisconsin's got, of the 10 drunkest counties in the country. Wisconsin's got 6 of them. Like, Wisconsin people know what they're doing. But it's like these places came from all over, and some of them were like, you know, the light good beers. There was one beer called a cold ass beer. That was literally the name of it.
Yeah.
It was just a cold, and it was like so refreshing and then so good. And then you got into like the double IPAs and the stouts and all that, and you're like, not on a summer day like today. It was
controversial opinion.
Of them, and it was just
fuck India Pale Ale.
Really, not a fan.
I can't stand it. Like,
in general,
I got a lot of Jacobin friends who are like, "Oh, Nick, you got to try this IPA," and I'm like, "Why?" It's like, "Oh, it gets you drunk faster." I'm like, "It's not the point."
It tastes.
The point is me being like king of the hill, standing outside my home, drinking like 40. If I were to have 4 beers that gets, me schwapped twice as fast, I'm gonna hate it.
I understand.
Yeah, it's like if I want to get fucked up, I'd drink liquor.
I just genuinely enjoy the taste. I like the taste of IPAs. They smell nice, they taste nice, and I enjoy them. But on a day like
suited for
I gotta say, I hate them. Unfortunately, they're not very.
There we go, 2 for 3.
Dang
Antwan wins.
Senate has struck down.
Ooh, tiebreaker. Yeah,
I'm shocking on him.
I'm sorry, man. Antwan, can we put like a picture of an IPA and then like a cross going through it, like a slash? Yeah, fuck.
I answered for Antwan, but let me say,
Yeah, greasy beers. That's what they are.
But yeah, on a day where you're drinking like 20 of them, the last thing you need is like a bunch of IPAs.
Oh no, that'd fuck you up.
Yeah, and I'm there to try. So I had like a bunch of sours and a bunch of gosas and a bunch of light beers and seltzers and whatnot. There was a couple people wearing Duff shirts. That was lovely. That's where I saw the curd food truck. That they were called Curd Girls, and at some point I turned and I said, "Curd Girls are easy," and no one laughed. And I was like, "Yeah, that's a shame."
Oh, that is sad. A beautiful reference to one of my favorite films, Earth Girls Are Easy.
The seminal hit starring Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis, Jim Carrey, and then
one of the Lawrences, or no, Waynes.
Yeah, I think it's Damon, but I don't know.
Damn. Actually, star-studded cast, and Gina Davis was banging in that movie too.
Yeah, and then like a couple years later, she and Goldblum would do The Fly. It's like those two at the time. Really, I love that movie.
You love The Fly?
The Fly is great, man.
Oh, it's so gross.
Great. Yeah.
Hell no. First off, it's I don't know where everybody like got the idea. It's like, all right, Jeff Goldblum, let's make him as sexy as possible.
He looks sexy in that one movie. When he's in like squatted.
As soon as he opens his mouth, he reveals how unsexy he is.
When he's not talking and he's squatted in the teleporter, you're convinced that he's like a Terminator.
Oh yeah, like, world's sexiest Hebrew.
Jeff Goldblum.
But I'll be damned if I have to listen to him talk. Benny?
We were just talking about sexual Hebrews. So I thought Benjamin Netanyahu should.
When I get that feeling, I want Talmudic healing.
That was a Madonna song, right? Where you're just singing? See, Lagunitas. Yeah, Nick, if you ever come back out here, there's a Lagunitas brewery not far from here. A Lagunitas. Well, Antwan just put a Lagunitas IPA on the thing.
Ew, gross.
They don't just make IPAs; they make other beers. And
I've stumbled upon a beer revelation of my own.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of German beer,
like the Dunkels and the Weisses and whatnot.
My favorite is the Weinstefaner.
Ooh,
und ein Heffenweiser, ja.
Heffenweiser.
They're so good. It every time I have one, it transports me like I just finished a day of like menial labor, like I'm a serf in some medieval fiefdom.
And you get back to your hut where you're staying with 2 other friends.
And it's cool, like, oh, the cool ale house. The oppressive sun is off of my shoulders. Mm-hmm. I take my suspenders off. I let that cool cellar air refresh me.
It's the Hoffman house.
And oh, it's like sunshine in a bottle. It is absolutely fantastic. And I can't go from like superior Bavarian brew to a dog shit get you fucked up IPA.
Okay.
Yeah, and everybody that I've been showing this beer to, they eat it up. I mean, anybody with some common sense on them.
That's hard to find these days.
No, incredibly hard to find.
But yeah, I'm a. This may not become a surprise. I'm a fan of the drinking in general.
Well, you are Irish.
Yes, it's in my blood. It's the it's the badness. It's the sickness.
Yeah, we're not so different, you and I. It's also a common trope.
We're
Mexicans like to party.
We're Charles and Magneto sitting across each other from a chess game, just talking about different alcohols.
Aren't you afraid, Charles?
Of a normal fiesta.
One day the IPAs will come for you and your children. I feel a great swell of pity. Anyone trying to get my kids drunk.
I can't even do this bit with you. I just like it so much.
I'm sorry.
Just talking about child alcoholism.
You don't let your children have a sip of beer at a party?
A nice cerveza, Charles.
I've always been a Modelo Negra man.
Oh, yeah, Modelo Negras are tight.
They are pretty tight. Anybody?
Yesterday.
There we go. There we go, Antwan.
See, we found something we all agree upon. See, that's what this show's about. The show's about coming together. It's common people.
Oh, God. All the chess scenes in the X-Men movies are so kick-ass.
Yeah.
I just like to think that they have the most, like, shit house conversation when nobody's around. The cameras aren't on. They're just like, tits or ass, Charles?
I'm gay.
We're literally both gay, Magneto.
Patrick Stewart's not gay. Ian McKellen is.
No, Patrick Stewart's gay, right?
No way.
No way. He's straight?
There's no way that they got two gay British actors to play two different...
You said the same thing twice.
Okay. To play two different X-Men? There's no way.
The only straight British actor I could summon to memory right now is Sean Bean. But that's just because we were talking about him like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, no. Patrick Stewart's been married 3 times. There you go.
How many men?
Just all women. All women all the way down, baby.
Oh, damn. I didn't know Patrick Stewart had that dog in him.
He's married to a 45-year-old singer-songwriter.
Who? Do we know her?
Susie Ozell. Sunny Ozell. Never heard of her.
Ah, yes. Sonny and Cher.
All the pictures of her on Wikipedia are taken from kind of far away, so I'm going to assume that she's not super famous.
Well, only one person has to be famous in the relationship.
That's correct.
Yeah.
They're married in Lake Tahoe.
That's gangster. That's a very pretty spot.
That's relatable to me as a normal human being.
Hey, listen, man. Tahoe's gorgeous.
I love Tahoe.
You don't have to be a Californian to like recognize its beauty or anything.
No, what I'm saying is like we're talking about the aristocracy. She's a lord because he's like a lord or whatever. He's a British actor.
Oh, he's no lord. They just give that title out to any Tom, Dick, or Harry who
Yeah, but like we're never going to have
movies.
that, right? He's lord of whatever. Who cares, right? Order of the British Empire, Sir Patrick.
Lord of Umputumpshire, innit?
But what I'm saying is that they didn't get married in like some cathedral in Britain. They got married in Lake Tahoe, which is like probably where like Dan and Marlene last week got married in Lake Tahoe. You know what I mean? Dan and Marlene from down the street. Like
that's where my parents had their honeymoon.
There you go.
They're just an average work a day. It's not though. It's not. Tahoe is an underrated beauty. It is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put it up. What spot in England is as pretty as Tahoe?
The Cliffs of Dover.
Really? It's always gray.
I just like I think it's a good...
Also, there are no trees. And you just play Civ 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were just discussing like what places in Britain are pretty. I've never been to Britain. I don't know. You've never been to Britain.
I've never been there. Have you ever been there? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to change that. How about you and I go to Scotland?
Oh, I'd love that.
Oh,
Look just down a Scoon.
what?
The stone, isn't that the stone that the kings of Britain sit on? The stone of Scone or whatever?
Skiing?
Scone. It's spelled like scone, but they say Scone.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yes, you can.
Can I dig it?
Yes, you can.
There we go. Yeah. Scotland sounds fun. England,
it's also
not so
known
much.
as the Stone of Destiny, just so you know.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's pretty badass.
We in America have more mundane magic.
Finally, the Stone of Destiny 2.
Finally.
Nathan Fillion's character dies.
No, not Nathan the elephant. Not Nathan Skillion.
Love Nathan Skillion.
He's good.
Yeah. Firefly.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
He was in that movie.
Oh, man.
Slither. You ever seen
That looks
Slither?
like, I'm not going to lie, that looks like a piece of shit.
That looks like a mini henge.
That looks like it's poured concrete. I could find a bench better than that at Pettit Park.
The whole thing is that there's a history to it, right?
Oh, fuck off.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, you wouldn't go to, like, I don't know, Abraham Lincoln's log cabin and be like, yeah, I think I can build a better log cabin than this. Like, that's not why you go
Going
there.
to Abe Lincoln's log cabin is the same. It's the same thing as going to like Anne Frank house.
That's not the same thing.
It's just a house,
It's not.
and she's not there.
She's not there. She hasn't been there in quite a while.
Exactly. What do you want to see? It's like, oh, let's go look at
It's
the
the
King
fact
Stone.
that-
It's
it's the
like
fact
this
that
is
they made this
it's not even an
however long-
impressive stone.
They made this however long ago. Like I don't know. I don't think they just poured it the other day.
You know what else they made very long ago? The pyramids, and that's a lot better looking than that shit stone.
And, you know, and that thing's been eroded by time. The pyramids have been unabashedly ruined by people trying to strip the limestone and make it erode faster.
A little bit, but it still looks cool.
Sure.
This doesn't look cool. Scotland.
They have castles too. Like this isn't the crowning achievement of Scottish architecture.
Yeah. I agreed. Scotland is very beautiful, but that's not a part of the beauty.
All right.
When is Scottish independence happening?
Never, or hopefully soon.
I ran in two different directions there.
What I'm saying is what I want.
Never and yes.
Versus what I think is going to happen. Is that Robert?
Is that Bobby the Bee?
This is their statue that they commemorate the Stone of Destiny with.
Oh. Just he's wearing it like a hat.
Wow. Thanks, Bungie.
Thanks, Bungie.
Glad you got that, Antwan.
Do you even play Destiny?
No,
It doesn't
saw.
matter. Destiny as a company currently is going downhill at the moment, so you won't have
Fuck
to.
yeah.
It was Bungie.
Woot. That's awesome.
Hmm.
Oh man. Oh, did you see? The U.S. is the biggest winner at the Olympics.
I'm very happy the U.S. won Olympics this hard.
Oh yeah, we tied gold with China, but if we're counting every other one, like
scoreboard,
scoreboard, it's like 120 to fucking 80. It's ridiculous.
Nah.
Yeah. Haha. Every other country on Earth. You wish you could compete.
There's one event that America placed bronze in that I need to talk about with you. I genuinely.
Is it breaking?
It's breaking.
Oh god!
I last night laying in bed after a day of day drinking, exhausted, looking at the Fox News recap of breakdancing and just being like, it felt like an out of body experience. It felt like something was happening. It felt like something was wrong with the world. You know what I mean?
It was like a bit, right?
It's okay. So we our guy Victor something. I don't know who.
Victor Krum.
Sure, I believe you. From Drumsworth or whatever. He went up against a Japanese guy, and it was just the two of them breakdancing in a circle. And he would like breakdance for a specific amount of time. He'd go in circles, he'd spin, he'd pop and lock, he'd do whatever. And then the Japanese guy would hold up his hand, and our guy would stop, and the Japanese guy would get into it and do it for whatever. And I felt like I was going insane. I felt like I was watching something that I shouldn't be watching. Like reality was like falling away from my face as I was like looking at what was happening on screen and being like, this is insanity. This is the Olympics. This is in the Olympics.
There's a reason it's not going to be in the next one.
It's not going to be in the next one.
Everybody was like, wow, that's cool for like 5 seconds. And then we're like, wait, what objective metric can you use to compete in dance?
Yes, it's the same thing with like if they were to have gymnastics and just like them doing simultaneous gymnastic routines, where it's like in my mind it's like if it's just them like dancing on a floor, how can you judge that? How can you judge like that guy spun around?
They really tried. I listened to the rules a little bit, and it's like you cannot repeat moves. If not, that's like, you know, the other dude could your like opponent could jump in and be like, hey, bullshit. And then they would dock you points or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But still, like I could have sworn I saw the dude do like the same thing like a bunch of times, you know, kicking his legs around, doing little swoops and shit, and I'm just like, I couldn't do that. That's cool. No, but this is not an Olympic event. It's like I even saw like a 1-to-1 comparison where it's like you cannot call this shit an Olympic event when you have dudes like winning races by thousandths of a second, you know, running their hearts out.
It's absurd. It was absurd to me. And then the competition was won by a Canadian guy whose name was Phil Wizard.
Oh,
and they were like, Phil
do
Wizard,
they have to call them by their goofy ass names?
I don't know. It's just Phil Wizard won. Phil Wizard, the guy from Canada, won the breakdancing competition.
And the Olympic gold medalist, Skill Rod. B-boy Skill Rod.
It's like they're placing the medals on Skill Rod.
This is Phil Wizard, by the way.
Ew, man. Is that his stomach?
I would assume so, Bernie.
It looks like he has jaundice.
Oh.
Like his face skin and his tummy skin does not match.
Part of it, I think, is his elbow, maybe? Because he is sort of leaning on the hand.
I don't know.
It was
satanic black magic. That's what I'm going to call it.
And then I can't say what line he says afterwards, but he throws the chair.
Fucking beep!
My favorite. That's my favorite scene in all of The Sopranos. I'm sure I've talked about
really good. Yeah, no, we've
so good.
We've tismed out about that one. Huh? It's like, oh, by the way, I know.
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean you know?
Yeah.
And he points with like the rock and roll hand that he always does.
Yeah.
Oh.
He does, and that's what this is, right? Satanic black magic.
We love Polly Walnuts, dude.
And then, it's that scene, and then it's the scene like 20 minutes later where it cuts to him in a church talking to the priest, and he's like, "After my donations, this is what I get: evil spirits following me around."
He didn't jump out of the Renaissance, you know, indulgence age.
No, he never did. And
yeah.
That's what's great is that
if Pope Urban was still around, he'd allowed this.
He almost views it like protection money. You know what I mean? Like
like he's paying somebody off.
I've paid my dues and still I'm getting harassed.
Literal mobster. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God. The funny thing is that was just him.
Yeah.
Like he acted in nothing before Sopranos.
They was just told, "Hey, do what you do."
They threw him. They caught him with a big net off the streets of Jersey.
I can't say what term I was thinking of, but a blank catcher, an Italian catcher.
Maybe we could spell it out.
Like a dog catcher.
W.
Oh.
P. There we go. Yay! One of those catchers. Hey, got him. Catch us now, YouTube.
With a big net, and the net is like scented with some sort of garlic and basil something.
Oh no, it's like a garlic chain.
Oh, but it's like, oh, whoa, you just bought this garlic that they're marron, and then just put the net around.
It's the good shit. God, we love Italians.
We do.
I'm Italian.
Yeah.
Yes, Castoe and Anthony. The most Castoe name.
Antonio.
Yeah. He's 102% Sicilian. Did you know?
Is he now?
Yeah.
with a 2% margin of error.
Bingo.
There you go.
Mm-mm. Oh man, they just every time I glance at the TV, I see they really like to keep the camera on that lady rugby player from the Olympics.
I haven't seen her. What is it? What is she
Oh,
like?
she's a boss, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think she's like my height, but she's absurdly buff, and I'm like, yeah,
You like it?
death by snoo, totally.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is
But the
weak.
flesh is bruised and spongy. Oh god, what was that guy's name?
Zap Brannigan.
Zap Brannigan. Oh.
His voice is what I think of whenever I want to think of like anyone who's absurdly confident in themselves for no reason.
So that should be
That
your
was
inner
big-
monologue.
That was made for chumps. No, wait, you think I'm confident for no reason?
No, that should be
No,
your inner voice.
no, can't.
Here's a rat with some chest hair on it.
What are you, gay? It's a very quick line of his that I like.
Oh my god!
Kip
Did he
looks
actually
like-
say that?
Yeah, so it's when
Oh, that's perfect.
it's the snoo episode where it's like you've been sentenced to death by snoo, and him and Fry look happy, and then Kip looks sad, and then Zap just goes, "What are you, gay?"
Homophobic Brannigan.
just like it's real quick. It's real quick, but I love it a lot.
Unbelievable. I've been traveling through space with a homosexual.
I cannot believe I've had you this close to me this whole time.
What are you, gay?
I've had this. You've been a brother to me, like my chest. Now I want you to stay away from my chest.
Now you make me uncomfortable.
Go on, shoo.
We can't shower together. My mom said I can't have you over.
If that's what you so please, I won't come near you, sir.
Oh shit, he's the little Asian alien, right?
Little Kip.
Oh. Yeah, he does look gay.
He's in love with what's her name? The alien, the Asian chick from Mars. Amy?
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Asian alien. Yeah.
Picture saying enough.
Yeah, that's it's right after this that he goes, "What are you?"
Yeah, Chinese alien falls in love with Chinese human.
There's one episode where
Tale as old as time.
Kip gets pregnant because the way his species gets pregnant is that when he's during a certain time, if people touch his skin, he'll have like their babies or whatever.
Oh my
And so
god.
they're trying to figure out. Yeah, they're trying to figure out who's the parents that's not Kip, and so they have all of them in like a what is it? Something centrifuge.
The big spinny thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll spit out people that aren't the father or the whatever. And so it spits out.
It's like a
this
really
person.
complicated Maury.
Yeah, it's designed to just be a joke because it spits out this person. Then it spits out Zoidberg, who wasn't even in the episode up to the point. And the professor's like, Zoidberg, what are you doing in here?
How did you get in there?
And Zoidberg goes, I live in here. That's my
Oh
favorite.
fuck yeah, man! Zoidberg's a gangster.
Yeah.
The professor, bro. Good
Uh-huh.
news, everyone.
I've invented the plague. Good news.
Good news, everyone. The Chinese government had me cook up a new plague for them.
Wow, that's great, Professor. I can't do Philip J. Fry.
I'm sorry.
That's a shame.
That's more of an Antwan thing.
Wow, that's great, Professor.
Yeah, you'll work on it.
We'll workshop it a touch.
Yeah, well, we can get better. Good news, man. Matt Groening.
Mhm.
He's that guy, right?
You could write a show.
Yeah, he did what? When did Simpsons start going downhill? Like right after the like the movie, right?
No, it was like season 9 or 10 was when a lot of Simpson writers were like, yeah, the show started to dip in quality around then. But like, here's the thing: as a kid, I loved the movie, and I still kind of love the movie.
No, the movie has some heart. You know, it's a fun one.
Drama queen.
Hey! Ugh, I can't. My voice is so absolutely toasted.
Prove that this metal O is harmless. I will now ingest some of it. That's poison.
Oh shit! No, I thought it was like a body double when he like takes the bite.
No, he takes the bite. He goes, "Ah, it's poison," and then Sideshow Mel goes like, "Krusty, that was a regular Krusty, not a metal one." And then
Ow!
Krusty goes, "Ah, it's poisoned."
God, they used to be so good. When they did songs, that was peak Chimpsons.
When Conan was writing the show,
Damn it! I hate Jay Leno.
He wrote that monorail episode, dude.
Monorail.
What's it called? Spell it out.
Oh, I heard those things are awfully loud.
Well, that's as softly as a cloud. So
exactly. Did we do this bit?
I don't think we've done the monorail.
Or did we just talk about the monorail a lot?
I think we just talk about The Simpsons a lot.
Fuck.
We talk about everything a lot. Is the problem, Nick? We just talk a lot.
Yeah, I can't help but yap.
Here's the thing: the monorail.
Yapping, Jerry.
Yep, the monorail episode's really good, but it also has the Leonard Nimoy cameo, where it's like he's just on the monorail,
right.
and
He is.
So there's one thing where it's like it's going really fast. She's like, the cosmic balance, ready to be flipped at a moment's notice.
Leonard.
The guy sitting next to him goes, "Does anyone want to change seats?" Like that episode's goated, dude. It's got so many just real good quick jokes.
Bro, every time they hate on Unitarians in The Simpsons.
Oh, buddy, I love it. It makes me so happy.
Yeah. Do it again.
All right, full conversion. No, you just nicked that one. He's Unitarian. Like,
oh, you just nicked him.
He's Unitarian.
Oh, it always gets me because it's always out of left field, except when it's not. Except they don't do Unitarian jokes anymore.
Yeah,
they don't do any jokes anymore.
That's the thing.
Lisa's gay.
What if Apu wasn't on the show, Nick? How would you feel about that then?
Oh, they actually got rid of him?
Yeah, they got rid of him.
Pisses me off.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, instead of having a man do an Indian voice, there will be no Indian representation on the show at all.
Well, it's much easier.
It's the fucking Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben's bullshit, you know?
And Jemima's family will no longer
Land O'Lakes. It's like this is a disrespectful depiction of Native Americans. You will now have no depiction of Native Americans.
That is very much a businessman's way of deciding things. Of all right, not gonna have it.
Cut the minority. We don't need them.
It's costing us too much money as it is. Get them off the street.
That's some bullshit.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I think that one documentary of the guy talking to a bunch of South Asian actors and being like, "Hey, did you ever get called a poo in school?" And they were like, "Yeah." I don't think that helped matters.
And they just didn't understand English, and they were like, "No."
No, it's like he talked to what's his name from Cal Penn from Kumar, where some guy was like, "Hey, it's because of you that I got called Kumar in school," and then he's like, "Well, at least you didn't get called Apu," and then they all laughed at it. And it was like,
"Oh, I'm sorry. You guys know an Indian name. My bad."
I bet 100% of those people don't even know Apu's last name. That's the thing.
Oh, is it really long?
Hasapima Pedalan.
Okay, that's cool.
He's a character, Nick. He was a character on the show. He was a part of the bowling team.
I liked Apu's character. And every time I never would point at him and be like, "Haha, you funny brown man," you know.
Yeah, and if the whole point of the Simpsons, not to get into a whole thing, it's just the whole point of the Simpsons is to be like, hey, you know, American sitcoms where they would just have like all these wacky whatever characters, and we would all point and laugh at like these depictions of people. What if it's like we played it like that, but also these were actual characters. So like everyone has a history, everyone has a thing,
everybody has heart.
Yeah, exactly. We write them as jokes, but also it's like they're people. They're people. You just yelled something that I don't think the mic picked up at all.
Damn it! Hold on. Let me try
that. Your mic, as a matter of fact, peaked, which makes it even funnier in my opinion. So
let me try. I'm gonna hold it like further away from my mouth. I'll try it again.
Go for it.
Did you pick that one up? Was that picked up?
Barney?
Tight. Yeah, it was with Barney.
Homer.
Oh, when he stops drinking beer, it's like, man.
That is really like I know we say just like me for real all the time. That is basically me.
Oh,
where
you become like the native in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and you break out of the insane asylum.
where he stops drinking and he's like, "Hey Homer, watch this," and he's able to do like backflips while saying like, "I am a very model of a modern major general." That is
Wow.
like, yeah,
You
he's
stop
really
drinking
cool.
for 5 seconds and you become gay and no Gilbert and Sullivan.
But as soon as like he drinks non-alcoholic champagne, he's right back on the bus.
Oh, I hate how that's a metric. Pirates of Penzay or whatever it is. That's being smart.
No, it's just to be able to do stuff very quickly with your tongue and your mind while also doing something physical like a backflip. It's the whole combination together.
Oh, yes.
He's cultured. He's cultured as
Thespianism.
well as yes.
Let's be honest, bro.
He can sing, he can dance, and he can act. He's a triple threat.
He's Jamie Foxx.
He's Jamie Foxx.
Listen. Somebody called Jamie Foxx a triple threat one time, and I'm like, oh God, you're not wrong, but don't ever call him that.
But if it's true, it's true, right?
Yeah,
Why-
but
why-
that
why
title
must
should be
we lie?
saved for like a Hugh Jackman.
Okay,
Yeah,
but Jamie
like
Foxx.
have you? Yeah, look, Jamie Foxx. He can sing, he can act, and what's the third?
Sing, dance, act.
I've never seen him dance.
Jamie Foxx. He danced
mean-
that one time.
I'm just assuming that he's a good dancer
He danced in that one
because of what he is.
A good actor and a good singer. You assume he can dance well?
No,
Oh, okay. I was just trying to clarify what you meant.
I mean he's of a swarthier skin.
I see.
That brings it around to
All of us is saying it.
like this is a bit that I've had cooking for like a minute. It's like, yeah, positive stereotypes.
Uh-huh.
They can be a good thing sometimes. Except for that one time in what was it, The Big Short, when it was like
His name's
positive.
Ming.
He's my quant.
He's my quantitative. Well,
He won a math competition in China.
Well, we've discussed this, right? Of like racism can still be like because racism is just like
A force for good in this world.
it's a blanket.
No.
No. Well, just no. I will continue with what I was saying. It's a blanket you draw over something that's like covers up the nature of the thing in a false whatever. Like all Asians are good at math. Like that's a good it's a positive thing to say about somebody, but it's still like a general blanket that you don't want to draw over people.
It's like saying like Germans are good mechanics, you know?
I know plenty of Germans that aren't even mechanics. They're just gay and hang out at nightclubs.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can really dance, yeah.
I've seen you hanging around music streets before.
Oh God, bro! Berlin seems like such a hellscape to me.
I'd like to go once to see like the Brandenburg Gate and stuff like that. But
I feel like if we go to Berlin, we have to dress exactly the same that we do here.
yes,
Yeah, stick out like a fucking you with the shorts and the Doc Martens and the Hawaiian shirt.
Well, yeah, I would dress the same as I do here as anywhere, really. Like I don't see why I would change it necessarily.
Exactly. No, but I just feel like we would draw so many eyes looking like us over there. Because everybody in Berlin wears like black all the time. They wear eyeliner every day of their life.
Yes. Now, are you sure you're not just describing all those people I met at the club? Are you describing something?
It's like the club scene in Blade, but a whole city.
All of Berlin, all the time. Anytime, pal.
Honestly, yeah. If anybody's been to Berlin, prove me wrong. Nobody smiles there either. All the smiles are saved for Bavaria, which is very Catholic.
Shout out to Bavaria. We should go to the Czech Republic and just hang out in a village.
Yeah, man. I could get down with Bohemia.
Yeah, just hang out in ancient Bohemia amongst the people.
Exactly.
Let's plan a trip together right now. You and I.
You and
Antwan's also
I.
here.
And
There you go.
Antwan.
Antwan's here.
Oh, that'd be tight. Just Eastern Europe, but like the fun parts, not the commie parts.
Mhm.
Czech Republic. I feel like Czech Republic would be cheap as shit to go to.
I think it's just in general a very cheap place.
Or Czechia, as it is also known.
I don't like that too much.
Yeah. Prague. That's a thing.
We go to Praha. There's apparently a lot of cool cathedrals in Praha.
Yeah. I think I had a friend who went to Czech Republic, and he was like, damn, bro, it's nice out there.
Let's go. Let's go at some point.
Yeah, we could return the aristocracy back.
Hell yeah, brother.
I hear Romania specifically is very nice.
Romania?
Yeah, Romania.
Dog, you tripping.
Have you been to Romania here, Antwan?
No,
if you take one step into Romania, you're going to be stripped down to your underwear, dude. They'll steal the fucking shoelaces off of you. Yeah, so you haven't seen, it's like advanced Romanian technology, and it's like a machine that steals a car. No?
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Nobody's fucking.
I didn't answer the question because I thought it was directed at Anton.
I have no idea.
God damn you, people! Anti-Romanian sentiment is on the rise. Okay.
Amongst who? Here at the Castoe show?
Oh no, I don't make the memes, man. I report on the news. Okay, damn it, I'm just a reporter.
I'm just a reporter, dang it.
And I'm good at my job. Allow me to do it right now. Oh shit. Allow me to use Google to prove I'm right. Romanian thief meme. There we go. All right, here. Throw this on there. Here you go, Antwan. Put it in the links for you.
Right,
that's a good one.
What else do you want to talk about, though, Nick?
Oh, I don't know.
What else you got? What else you got in your mind?
What else I got? Fuck.
That's a really fat Romanian guy. I love it.
Oh, dang. Okay, I was at a party yesterday. Right. Uh-huh. I was at a quince of a friend's sister.
Now, can you explain what quince is for the
quinceañera? It is it's just a coming of age party, you know.
Okay.
Except, oh god, it can get really, really, really baisa, really chunty.
Go do what you gotta do.
Pop off, king. Yeah, no. My favorite thing is when I go to parties. I like getting there a little bit early so I could find my table, sit down at it, and then not have to say hi when people come because they have to say hi to me. You know? Okay. Yeah, it's the benefit of being early. And I got there early, and I'm sitting down at the table, and then I'm like, damn, where's everybody? And of course, you know, obviously this is a Mexican party, so everybody was like 45 minutes to an hour late. Yeah. And everybody just rushed the table all at once, and nobody said hi to me. And I'm like, I am sick to my stomach right now. It's like, I guess all you guys didn't have parents that would hit you, berate you. I don't want to say hit, you know, just a little flick. Mm-hmm. If you did not go around and shake everybody's hand at a table. So that peeved me. And then I discovered it's like, oh wait, no, all these people are just autistic, and it takes a while they're just like me. For real.
For real. Yeah.
Or it's like, okay, they're all introverts. Except terrible introverts with horrible manners is what they are.
Disgusting.
And then by the end of the night, I was friends with all of them. So away she goes. So yeah, that got me. Also, God, music was so loud.
Thus, kind of music? Was it good music? Did you like it?
Oh, some of it was. I mean, they were just playing the hits. For the most part, they were playing the hits. If you've ever been to like a Mexican party, you know, they play like 15. They had a mariachi for a little bit, then they left. And then they play everything but Mexican music, which you can actually dance to. You know, like I've been saying Mexicans can't dance.
One very good Mexican friend of mine taught me the whole hand on stomach, hand in the air, hip shuffle thing.
Oh, gangster.
and I kind of love that. So I can't
Oh my-
judge the whole culture, but I can judge that and be like, I think
Man,
that's
if we could get a video of you doing that, that'd be tight.
cool. And just put it somewhere.
Bro, I need to take you to like my family in the fucking ranch. We get like some snakeskin boots on you. We throw a big hat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, belt buckle, the whole 9 yards.
Can you dress me up like that one guy that got
Mexican
shot by the
Mack.
cartel?
If you just walk in and you
Hold on. Allegedly shot by the cartel. I'm sorry.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
very Kobe Bryant statement right there.
Well, I don't want to make anyone feel like they're responsible for something. If whatever.
It's fine. They are. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh my god, no! But if you were to just like walk into any Mexican house, and I need to teach you how to say it. It's like just one word, and then people are already gonna like, okay, he's just one of us. He's just
Bienvenidos.
He's just güero. You're just light skinned. Yeah. He's light skinned.
I had a friend who was called Guido, because he was half. Because he was
Guido.
No, Guido. Because he was half
Guido.
They called him Guido. Guido. Because they pronounced it like a white person would.
Come here.
From a white person from Southern California, because he was half Mexican, half white, and he had very light eyes, so his family called him Guido,
which just translates to whitey. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. No, if you were to walk into any place and just give him like a bueno,
just good.
Yeah, that's it. Bueno.
Not even.
Nobody would bat a fucking eye. Yeah, right. You just say bueno though. Bueno. I have faith that you can get it.
I'm an actor. I could probably
the Mexification of McKellen Souls,
and how he got his groove back. That's
I think we have a title for the episode.
Mack's new groove.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if you can put Mexification.
I think we can.
Can't. I have to check. I'm pretty sure I can't. But...
Oh, that's a lie. We can do it, right? I just opened up YouTube. All right. The first video that I see is every time Eminem said the N-word. We can definitely put the Mexification of McKellen Souls.
I'll set it in the title so that way I can remember.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, see, if you were down around here, you would have been there yesterday.
Oh, probably. I don't know. Paloma and me.
Oh my god! Wait a minute. There was a white family there.
Oh yeah.
And the whole time I was thinking, it's like, damn, these guys are out of place. Showing up to a party in shorts and Birkenstocks.
Damn, you look confused.
Yeah, no, it was kind of cute. I think it was a white guy who married a Mexican woman, right? But his kids came out like, super white.
White passing is what they call it. The American dream, I think, is what some people call it.
Yeah, baby. I think I'm white passing sometimes.
I don't know about that. You got a bit of brown to your skin, my fella.
I'm a little swarthy. I'm like Michael Knowles,
I don't know who Michael Knowles is.
Google him at your own peril. But
okay, you got it.
Yeah, I'm a member of the Mezzogiorno, as he says.
Oh, Mezzogiorno.
Yeah.
Sounds fancy.
A Mediterranean.
Okay.
Huh? You like that?
I do. I must.
Yes. Daddy likes.
I do.
Oh god, yeah, but he looked like actual like Sasquatch. Yeah, just like a small, frail Sasquatch and his beautiful white children. And I'm like, this has to be hell on earth for him. The music's loud as fuck. He can't talk to anybody.
What the hell is happening in here?
Yeah, every time they said something in Spanish, it was just, huh? Fajitas?
I'd like some more of those fajitas, please. I see on that.
Yeah. Buenos dias, senoritas.
Buenos dias, Mandy.
I could only imagine. That has to be a hell of a life. Just being the whitest man on earth, being fully submerged into Mexican culture.
Oh, I feel like you sink or you swim, right? That's...
Homie was swimming.
He was... All right, then, hey, what more can we ask for?
Yeah.
Homie was swimming.
I mean, I don't know when he left, but it was early. Understandably so. He has little tots, Yeah. Unless he wants permanent hearing damage for them, get out.
You get them those little headphones that people, not that they go to too many shows, but when people do go to shows with their kids and they're standing right next to the monitors, they have to put their kids in little headphones.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
A baby with big cans on, just fucking knocked out.
And the baby doesn't know.
Yeah, the baby's napping. Honestly, it was terrifying. Because I danced for a bit, and then I get off the floor, and I'm just like standing outside. I'm like, I can't hear.
I can't hear you.
I'm like, yeah. I felt like I was underwater.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at mouths move. I'm like,
huh?
Yeah, I was that guy from Saving Private Ryan.
I said, what do we do now, sir?
You're gonna have to speak up. Oh God! Imagine being deaf.
I'm imagining.
How hard?
Imagining.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Huh? There you go. That would have been a better bit too.
What? Oh God! Awful, brutal, and a fun Mexican party.
So we went to 2 different, live social events yesterday.
Yeah, you went to perhaps the whitest place on earth,
and you
hosting the whitest activity on earth.
You perhaps went to the most Mexican activity you could, which is a suburban quinceañera.
Oh my God! It was right next to a Greyhound station. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Oh my God.
It's like I'm walking into the hall and there's like a bum right next to the bus station, and he just like.
Some people are getting on and off while you guys are whatever the music's playing in the background.
Just fucking horns blasting.
Tight.
Yeah. Oh, look at us. And still we're best friends.
And still we're pretty good friends.
Yes, we're not so different, you and I.
You...
What do you do, Charles, if one day Mexicans move to Wisconsin?
It's simple. We have Mexicans at the beer festival.
Oh.
That's all it is.
Were there any there?
Yeah, there was people of all different shapes, sizes, and colors.
I thought you were just going to say shapes and sizes. Are there any Mexicans there? Yeah, there was one dude who's 5'2".
There was one guy who asked me where I got pizza specifically. And I said, over there, you have to pay in cash. All they have is this right now. I answered way more questions than I was asked.
Oh, God, I love it.
Yeah.
Just a brown guy catches you off guard, and you're like, yeah, totally. I paid $5.75 for it. I thought that was a little bit, expensive for a slice, but and then
he got me a deal where I paid for this many slices of pizza, and he said I'll give you like $5 off, and I said deal, man, because I was buying it from multiple people. You see, if you go over there, it's past that tent over there with the signs. See, they're out of this one right now, but they said they get them in a couple minutes. Listen, they got a whole bunch of these right now. You're able to get these off, and this one's really good. It has like spinach and sausage on it.
You're alone. You just find out.
Yeah, and I looked up, and it's 11 o'clock at night, and the place is deserted. Has been for hours.
Did you go with who'd you go with?
I went with family.
Family guy, huh?
Lucky he's a family.
Laugh and cry.
I think that's it. I don't know how much more we can do.
Yeah. I just got word. Oh, goodness gracious! I just got word.
A telegram.
Yeah. Former President Donald Trump survived assassination attempt.
Ooh!